Hey everybody, welcome back to Beauty by Jason. I just want to start off by saying that I had no intention on filming this first impressions. I'm currently editing a review on the BOA charcoal cleanser, so please look forward to that. But I just felt like I had to film this first impressions. If you haven't watched, I just recently did a first impressions on the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I love this mascara. I'm actually wearing it right now. Just as a quick update, I am absolutely still loving it. I think it's great. I think the only con that I do have with this mascara is a con that unfortunately happens with a lot of Maybelline mascaras, and that is the fact that the stopper does collect a lot of excess product, but I just go in and I clean it out with a Q-tip. After the first couple initial uses that you get out of this, it stops. So this has just been wonderful. It holds a curl very nicely, as you guys can see. It does not transfer, it does not flake. Removal is a dream. So this is just, I've just been absolutely loving. Now I would direct you guys to go watch that review first, because I feel like this in a way is a continuation from that first impressions, because well, just to keep things moving, I do want to apologize because I do think that I look a hot mess. I keep looking in the viewfinder and I feel like I'm like this is like too much cleavage. Like, I don't know, it's like too much. Now, as you guys can see from the title of this video, I will be doing a review on the new Volume Express Colossal Chaotic Lash Mascara that Maybelline just released. I've only found this in one Walgreens, and I just so happened to, I don't want to say stumble, because it was the display that got my attention, not for the right reasons, but we'll definitely get into that. I really haven't seen it anywhere else, but just, oh my god. Just to reiterate the way I feel about Maybelline mascaras, I absolutely adore Maybelline mascaras. Now, as I've stated before in my previous video, even though I don't like all of the mascaras, I do appreciate the fact that they do release a significant amount, a very broad spectrum of interest as far as final looks for your lashes. So I do appreciate that. Now, the reason why I purchased this mascara is because I can't even put it to words. I was just aimlessly walking through the makeup aisles, as I do quite frequently, and I saw the display which contained two images of the same model, which is pretty standard for Maybelline, but I had to take a picture of it on my phone because I was just completely blown away with how utterly disgusted I was. And I don't use that term with Maybelline because I absolutely adore Maybelline, I really do, but this was the ad. Even just looking at it right now, it just, oh my god. So this, if you guys can see, that is the look that the ad displays. Clumpy, hot mess. I don't even know what, I don't know. I have no clue what Maybelline was thinking with this. Now, for me, it not only looks like the product was over applied, it looks like they also went in and placed a couple of individual lashes, I guess to give some type of actual lash look in there. The lashes are going in all different directions. I don't even think spidery is really the word for this. If you can't see, if you really want to get into all of it, make sure you Google it, because it is just, I don't know what Maybelline was thinking. Now, I did do some research, and apparently from a couple of the articles that I've read online, a lot of the high-end fashion shows are kind of displaying this spidery, clumpy, nasty look on their models, and I guess that Maybelline is trying to kind of mimic that with this, but everything that is a part of this image is just everything that I don't like in a mascara. And I'll state it again, I live by Maybelline. I think they are the motherland of mascaras myself, personally. I have really found a couple holy grail mascaras when it comes to Maybelline, but I don't know how to feel about this one. I almost feel like, I don't even know. I have no clue. That is the second image. Can you guys see that? Of the model. She looks like she was pushed in a lake. And the wig, what is that wig? That looks like that was found in the home of the old lady that died on your street, and once they cleaned out the house 3 years later, they came across that. That's what that looks like. I have no clue. And it almost looks like they had to wet, it just, Maybelline, what are we doing? As I stated before, I do respect the fact that Maybelline has come out with a mascara that pretty much caters to any look for any person. I do appreciate that. But I don't know where this art direction is going. Honestly, I saw the ad and I'm like, is that a joke? If I saw someone walking down the street with their mascara looking that way, I think I would douse them in makeup remover. Or tell them to go home and start over. I don't know. I don't know. Eventually I just ended up telling myself that it would kind of be interesting to film a first impressions, because as I stated before, I did do a review on the Lash Sensational and I absolutely loved it. And everything that I found to be great with this mascara was just kind of thrown out of the window with that advertisement. Now I don't want to say that mascara because I haven't tried it yet. As you guys can see, it still is in the packaging. And as far as that application goes, I don't think I could possibly achieve that look from the ad campaign with this, because I truly feel like I would possibly have to be in the driver's seat of a head-on collision while applying this to get that look. But I don't know, either that or be abducted and found under a bridge after 3 days to really achieve that look. I don't know. Now I am going to read what the claims are now. I did purchase this in the Blackest Black and also in the non-waterproof. So the claims are, I don't even think there's really claims on here. Now it does claim that it does have a new, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says that it has a new teaser brush, and it really looks just like your standard traditional mascara wand, but it looks like the brush is kind of bent a little bit on the top. I don't know if you guys can see that. Apparently that's a teaser. I mean, I know what a teaser is, and it doesn't have nothing to do with mascara. It has a little bit of a chaotic kind of design. You know, it's a little turned up. It does say that there's collagen. I don't really see anything else as far as the formula. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that little picture there. It says chaotic lash effect. Do I look like I would look good with a chaotic lash effect? I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see. Now, as far as the directions go, it says to sweep the teaser brush from root to tip for instant volume, then turn vertically and sweep the teaser brush side to side to disorganize your lashes. The fact that they use the word disorganized for mascara. And now, as you guys can see, there is a little demonstration of the way you should use it. And even in the demonstration, I'm just like, this is gonna be just disgusting. Either way, I thought that it would be interesting enough to review this mascara. Like I said, everything from the claims and the brush and the ad are nothing that usually call my attention, but I was so disgusted that I was intrigued. I kind of feel 50-50. I kind of feel like if it doesn't make me look absolutely disgusting and desperate, I'm gonna be disappointed. But if it performs well, I'm gonna be disappointed. Is that weird? Am I weird? Do you think I'm pretty? I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna take it out of the packaging now. Now I did ask the girl at Walgreens. I was like, well, what's your return policy here? My friend Jenny, if you're watching this, baby, you hooked it up. She did tell me that I can return this if I am dissatisfied. So I have a feeling that me and Jenny are going to have a conversation about this very soon. This is what the tube looks like. Same exact tube, just different coloring as far as the Lash Sensational. Size, everything the same. And let's see. Let's do the big reveal on this chaotic brush. Alright. Now the size is pretty traditional. I will say that the formula is very thick and it is very black, which can be a good thing as the tube just fell on the floor. Did you guys hear that? I'm just so overwhelmed by this chaos. There's a little bit of a bend on the end, but it looks pretty standard. I don't know. It is traditional. There is a lot of bristles there. I do feel like, strange enough, I would get good definition here because of the amount of bristles. As far as the teaser part, it really just looks like a bunch of product on the end of the brush. But we'll see how it performs. Other than that, it's pretty traditional as far as size and kind of density and texture as far as the bristles. As you guys know, I will be doing a creepy, scary eye close-up as far as the demonstration on this application. So we will get into that and let's see. Let's see if this just unleashes the chaos in my life. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm wearing absolutely no product on my lashes and they are extra light and extra straight. So I will be going in and I will be curling them. Just a word of advice, if you are a person that is prone to your mascara transferring onto your bottom lash line, definitely give them a curl. It totally helps me with that because my lashes are not coming into contact when I blink. So as you guys can see, I just give them a couple quick pumps. I like the look of a curl lash, not a kinked lash, so just really opens up my eye. It's just great. So as I begin the application, I notice that the wand is on the bigger side, but it is not so big that I cannot see what I am actually doing. And as you guys can see, it is very, very dense, so it is gripping my lashes phenomenally. The formula is on the drier side, so I'm getting more of a thickness on the root of the lash, which is great because it kind of gives you the appearance of wearing eyeliner without actually wearing eyeliner, which is great. As you guys can see, this is one coat, and I absolutely love it, honestly. I think it's a really nice mascara on one coat. And when you apply it traditionally, it really performs very nicely, as you guys can see, specifically on my lower lashes. I kind of like this one a little better than my Lash Sensational as far as my lower lashes go. I would totally wear just one coat and be completely fine. It just looks really nice, really polished, and great. Now, I am going in with the teaser end of the brush, and unfortunately, all of that polishedness that I liked just vanishes. As they claimed, this will disorganize your lashes. As you guys can see, there is bulk product on the end of that brush. So when they tell you that it's going to disorganize your lashes, that's exactly what it's going to do. Even for my bottom lashes, as you guys can see, it is just putting all of that bulk product right on top of there, which in a way I do find to be a little impressive, because to be able to apply that much bulk product on my lower lashes in one coat, I think is, I mean, I can't help but to be impressed. But as you guys can see, this is not by any means the look that I would go for. But I can also respect Maybelline for putting out a product and putting out an advertisement that really does depict the look that is going to deliver. So I'm just going in and just doing a little bit more disorganization, I guess. And yeah, I'm looking pretty damn chaotic, if you ask me. It's not by any means what I will go for, but if you are a person that enjoys this kind of effect to your eyelashes, this mascara will definitely give it to you in just 2 coats. So I don't know how to feel. Like I said, I do respect them for putting out something for everyone, and this is just, look at all that product. And as I predicted, this was a complete pain to remove, but I guess that comes with the territory. Final verdict, 1 coat, absolutely yes. 2 coats, absolutely no. I look so damn ridiculous. Look at me, just cackling. Alright everybody, so this is the final look. Now, I'm not sure if you guys can see all of the chaoticness that's going on, but in a strange way, I am kind of pleased. Am I pleased with the look? No, not at all. I want to scrub every little bit of this off, but I will say that I am pleased with the fact that this mascara really did deliver what it promised it was going to deliver with the ad campaign, which was dookie lashes. I was able to achieve the look in the ad in just 2 coats. Now, I do know that although this might not be the look for me, I do personally know a couple people that kind of prefer this kind of spidery Tammy Faye Baker kind of look. I absolutely adore Tammy Faye Baker. She was a complete angel. But what I can say positive about the Maybelline Colossal Chaotic Lash is that I do feel like this mascara is a versatile mascara. As you guys saw in the clip, when I applied the initial coat, it really wasn't a bad mascara. I think, in my opinion, that first initial coat was a pretty nice performing mascara. The formula was a bit drier than what I'm accustomed to. Was it completely dry? No, but I really think that it did give me initially a good amount of volume, length, and thickness to my lash. If you might be a little hesitant at first to buy this mascara because of the ad, you definitely don't have to make it an extreme look. Now, of course, I did it for the sake of this video because I did want to see if it performed what Maybelline promised, and it did. I mean, with 2 coats, I was able to get the look of 17. Now, if you are the type of person that you prefer your mascaras to kind of dry out a little bit before you start using them, this formula kind of mimics that, so you won't have that dry out time. It's kind of feels that way right off the bat. Now, does the teaser end of this brush work? Of course it did. It went in there and completely destroyed everything that I liked about my lashes, but that is the point. I don't know if it gives me a chaotic look, but It looks a little careless, maybe a little desperate. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I look chaotic? Do you? Do you? Is this something that I would keep for myself or for my kid? No. The $8.99 that I paid for this is going right back into my wallet. So new. Once again, I will say that I do respect Maybelline for coming out with mascaras that cater to all types of looks. So I don't know. Do you guys like this look? I definitely think that there'll be one person watching this video that's gonna say, "Ooh, that's cute." And if you are that person, baby, high five, girl. Rock it till the wheels fall off. But as far as me, no. I can't do it. As much product that I have on my bottom lashes and on my top lashes, I don't feel them at all adhering together when I blink, which is great. So if you are a person that hates that, right now I don't feel that at all. For me, the versatility in this mascara is wonderful because even if you're not a person that wants this kind of look, you don't have to go with it. All you have to do is just put on one initial coat and you're gonna get a pretty good mascara out of there. So do I think this is a bad mascara? No. Honestly, I think that the ad kind of messed up my perception on it, but now that I've used it, I definitely don't think that this is a bad mascara. You could definitely achieve a different look. You don't have to settle for this. Would I go for this look? Hell no. Maybe if the devil were coming. I do feel that the wand, the bristles really gripped every single lash. I thought that was great. Let's say this was the only mascara that I had left in my kit, I would definitely be able to make this work. So I don't know, I say give it a try. Baby, if they ever gave Kesha a mascara line, this would be it. By the way, where is Kesha? I miss her. That's another person that I love, my little Keshita. I will be back with more videos. Once again, I want to thank everybody for all the support. Subscribe, share. I absolutely adore you guys, and I will definitely see you soon. Bye.